We'll do the single first. So I think the single is more likely what you'll want to teach your mom. So you go through the first loop, wrap, 1 through, 2 through. Through the first, through the next, whatever. Wrap. I kind of just like grab it as I stick it through. You'll notice. Pull through 1, wrap, pull through 2. Stick it through. Like I said, I normally just grab it, but wrap around. 1, wrap around. Do both. Wrap around. Oh, not wrap around. Just kidding. Through 1. Wrap around. Through both. These last couple, I'm just going to do how I would naturally do it. You can go back and watch if you want slow. Just grab at the same time. Wrap. Go through both. Through. 1. Wrap. 2. That was just me following the yarn to get myself more slack because I don't have a yarn. Mine's not in a ball. Come here. Try that again. Wrap. I have not changed anything. I'm doing the exact same thing as I was before. I'm just doing it what feels a little more natural to me, so don't worry too much about if you missed something. You didn't miss anything. I'm doing this whole first row in the same style. This is wrapping around funky. If it wraps around funky, you can try and pull it. Flip it around. There you go. Wrap. Pull through. And there's this one last little loop. You do want to go through that. It's a pain, but you can do it. Go through that. That one is tighter. It feels a lot more like a regular knot, but you can get through it. And pull through. Regardless of what stitch you're going to do next, you are going to want to do 1 additional chain. Anytime you start a new row, do 1 single chain. Regardless, if you're going to do a double stitch, you're going to go 1, which I already did, and then 1 more for 2. It just adds that extra height that your next row is going to add. And then you're going to flip. So this is what it should kind of look like. This is your chain stitch, single stitch, and now I'm going to do the double. You're gonna, for the double, you're gonna wrap around once. You're gonna skip this. This is your last chain of the first row. You're gonna skip that and you're gonna go to this one. Go through 1. So right now you should have 1, 2, 3. Wrap around, pull through that first 1. So you should still have 1, 2, 3. Wrap around again and you're gonna go through 1, 2. So you just have 1 and 2. Wrap. Go through all. Okay. Wrap around. Go through your next chain. So again, 1, 2, 3. Wrap around. 4 if you count that. Through 1. 1, 2, 3. Wrap around. Through 2. 1, 2. Wrap. Go through that last one. You should have something that looks like this little pillar. Little pillar. Wrap around. Go through the next chain. Oh my gosh, I keep missing it. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, why can't I go through it? It's there. I just keep missing it. If you need to, you can do that. 1, 2, 3 through. So you go 1, 2, 3, wrap through 2, 1, 2 through both, wrap, go through, wrap around 1. If you want to count this loop, you can. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, pull through 1, wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through all. So you go 1, 2, 3. You can just see the little pillar. Wrap around, go through, wrap through, wrap through 2, wrap through 2, wrap through 1. Oh my gosh, sorry. Through 1, wrap through 1, wrap through 2, wrap through 2. So when you're doing a double, you're going to do basically wrap and then go through 1, backwards kind of, and then you're going to wrap, go through 1, wrap 2, wrap 2. If that makes it easier, think 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, and then go through 1, go through 1. Then you're going to wrap and go through 1, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 1, go through 1, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 2. You have this little bug, and there is definitely one there, so you're just going to go wrap 1, go through the little bug, wrap 1, go through 1, wrap 1, go through 2, wrap 1, go through 2. So you should have, this is the chain stitch, single stitch, double. So if you really look at it, if I can get it to show this, you should get, I really want to focus on this. See if I can get to focus there. Can't get to focus there, I'm sorry. So this is the chain stitch that you started with. Then we did a single, which if you look at the single, it looks a lot smaller. There you don't really see a pillar. It looks more like just a knot. And then we did the double. And the double, you can clearly see a pillar. If I put my 2 fingers through there, you can clearly see a pillar. Through the single stitch, you can kind of see my 2 fingers. It just looks like a knot. And that's how you go. And again, to do the next row, if you want to do a single, I recommend doing a single stitch and then flip and then do your single stitch. Wrap, pull through, wrap, pull through. If you want to do the single. If you want to do a double, get back to that last row. If you want to do the double, I recommend doing 1, 2, wrap around, flip, wrap around 1. You're not gonna do this one. You're gonna do this one right here, the orange one in this case. You don't want to do the one at the base of your chain. You want to do the next stitch. Do 1, wrap, go through 1, wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 2, and then continue on your merry way. You can technically do it without doing that, doing the 1, 2, the extra chain stitch. It just tends to look a little funky, but so single stitch, do 1 chain and then continue as you were. Double stitch, do 2 chains and then continue as you were. And you should be able to, if you did everything right, should be able to go back to a completely uncrocheted yarn. That's kind of how you know you're doing it right. So start with like a chain of like 5 or 7 and do what you think is right, and then pull it out to test it. If you cannot pull it out, or if pulling it out breaks the yarn, you either did it too tight or you did not do it correctly. So there you go.